Top 10 anime that people think are overrated, but are actually not. All of these anime deserve every bit of hype that they receive, and I'm here to prove it. Hello there, my fellow anime enthusiasts. Welcome back to the Anime Cabin, your #1 stop for everything anime. As you might already remember, a few weeks ago, I uploaded a video about the top 10 anime that I believe are overrated. Now, let's talk about the shows that many in the anime community believe are overrated, but they're actually not. Please note that this list is based on my personal opinion, and you can agree or disagree with my list in the comment section below. 10. One Punch Man. First of all, we have the extremely popular superhero parody anime that hit the anime community like a storm back in 2015. Even the people who don't usually watch anime were watching One Punch Man for some reason, and it was the one big hit that people just couldn't get enough of. Of course, like is the case with most popular anime out there, One Punch Man attracted a lot of haters as well. While the second season of One Punch Man did disappoint in the animation department, the first season was perfect. The biggest argument presented by the anime fans that disliked One Punch Man is that it's simplistic and repetitive. Well, they aren't wrong. The one ongoing simplistic joke is just that the main character is so strong that he can beat every single villain using only a single punch. One Punch Man might be simple, but I think its simplicity is what makes it so special. While other anime rely on well-crafted jokes, One Punch Man just takes a simple concept and presents it in such a way that you can't help but laugh in every single episode. Nine. Re:Zero. Re:Zero is crowned by many as the king of all isekai anime, and I believe that it deserves most of the praise that it gets. Re:Zero is mostly underestimated by anime fans because of its somewhat repetitive nature that makes it a little hard to watch. I mean, even I dropped this anime twice after the first few episodes. However, once I finally made up my mind and decided to watch the whole thing all the way through, I sure as hell was not disappointed. In the start, Re:Zero is quite boring as you watch the same scenarios again and again. However, watching these similar scenarios again and again is what makes us empathize with the main character and truly understand his pain. I would have preferred it if the first season had a bit of a faster pace, but I still think that Re:Zero deserves all the hype. Personally, I seriously loved the second season as it had the perfect pacing and finally gave us more information regarding Subaru's strange ability. Eight. JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. I won't lie, a few years back, I also used to be one of the JoJo haters who thought that the anime was just super bizarre. Thankfully now I have finally realized that it's supposed to be bizarre. I mean, the word is literally in the title itself. JoJo's Bizarre Adventures is the type of anime that you seem to appreciate more and more as you keep on watching. Don't get me wrong, the anime series has a lot of flaws and I do recognize all of them. However, the one sole reason why I believe that JoJo's Bizarre Adventures is something special is its uniqueness. From the art style itself to the personalities and stories of all the individual characters, the show really sticks to the whole bizarre thing. JoJo's Bizarre Adventures manages to bring something fresh and interesting to the anime community while also looking like just another shonen show. Even if you're not interested in the story itself, you should still watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventures for all the amazing fight scenes and, of course, the memes. 7. Jujutsu Kaisen. Look, The main character has a demon inside of him, and the hot sensei wears a mask like Kakashi. Jujutsu Kaisen is just a Naruto clone. Oh, the author said he drew inspiration from Bleach, so Jujutsu Kaisen must be a Bleach clone. It's 2021. Seriously, you guys need to stop calling every single popular anime a clone of the big three. Just because a character looks a bit similar to someone in Naruto, it doesn't mean that the entire show is just a copy. Jujutsu Kaisen is not a clone of any show at all. In fact, it is an awesome shonen anime that deserves all the recognition that it gets. Jujutsu Kaisen's plot alone isn't all that interesting, but it's still something unique. What really makes this shonen anime stand out is its story progression. Also, the fight scenes in this anime are some of the best animated sequences that you will ever watch. There are plenty of other reasons why Jujutsu Kaisen is an absolutely goated show. If you're interested in knowing all of the reasons, then you should check out my older video that talks about the show in great detail. I'll leave a link in the description box below.
こっちは見せてなかったわね。かんざし。
6. Hunter x Hunter. If you watched my other video in which I talked about the top 10 most overrated anime, then you might remember that I also called Hunter x Hunter overrated. Now, did I change my mind regarding the show or something like that? Absolutely not. I still think that Hunter x Hunter for some reason just feels incomplete. Even though I find the ending dissatisfying and think that the anime should have better explained the personalities of some of the main characters, I still can't help but praise the same show as a shonen anime that delivers. Yep, that sounds totally strange. Hunter x Hunter is a true shonen anime that is a must-watch for every single fan of the genre. It takes all of the usual tropes of the genre and represents them in its own unique and fun way. Also, the fight scenes are simply marvelous. I have a weird love-hate type of relationship with this series. I think that the anime version of Hunter x Hunter is still overrated because of its flaws, but the series as a whole definitely deserves all the praise.
貴様はそう貴様は積んでいたのだ初めから
5. Monster. Monster is a psychological thriller that is overall liked by most members of the anime community. However, there are many anime enthusiasts that compare it with other psychological shows like Death Note and call it a little too slow-paced. First of all, while they both are psychological shows, I don't think that Death Note and Monster should be compared to each other at all. One is a psychological shonen that just tries to entertain the viewers as much as possible, while the other is a psychological seinen that takes its time and presents more realistic scenarios. Monster is a complex and deep anime that is only meant for a certain type of audience. The anime does get a bit slow-paced and boring at many parts in the story, but you won't be disappointed at the end as everything connects and it all makes sense.
俺と篠宮が付き合っているだとくだらん色恋話に花を咲かせよって愚かな連中だがまあ篠宮がどうしても付き合ってくれというなら考えてやらんでもないがな
4. Kaguya-sama Love is War. Kaguya-sama Love is War is my personal favorite slice-of-life anime of all time that sets an example for every other show in the genre. The anime is hated by many for its simplicity and childish nature. However, I think that the wholesomeness of this show and its characters is simply adorable, and I, personally, can't seem to get enough of it. What I really love about Kaguya-sama Love is War is the fact that this anime never seems repetitive. Despite having the same simplistic concept of love being a war for Kaguya and Shirogane, the show just keeps on delivering in every single episode with new kinds of unique skits. Many anime fans also dislike Love is War because they think that the characters in the show have no character development. Well, yeah, it is true that the first season lacked in this department. However, we finally get to see some interesting and emotional character development in the second season.
「
本日の勝敗半分か。
覚えてない。
3. Your Name. Your Name is one of the most popular anime movies of all time, so naturally there are many people who think that it doesn't deserve all the fame. In the case of Your Name, I think that the movie deserves every single bit of praise that it received. Your Name is a special treat by Makoto Shinkai that every single anime fan needs to appreciate. The movie is hated by many because of its simplistic plot. However, I personally believe that the plot doesn't define the anime. Your Name takes the simple body switching concept that we've seen many times before, but turns it into something special thanks to its epic story progression. Also, are we just going to forget the awesome narrative direction and visuals of the movie? Your Name is a literal masterpiece.
君の名前は
煉獄
2. One Piece. The only reason why most people hate One Piece is its length. I mean, yeah, it is a bit too long. However, you know what? The show is worthy of your time. I know it sounds hard to believe, but it really is. The story might seem a bit childish and cliche in the start, but as you keep on watching, the series just keeps on getting better and better. One thing that might annoy you is the amount of fillers in the show. Yep, there are a lot, and they waste a lot of time. Thankfully, you can avoid the fillers by watching the One Piece version of the show. One Piece is a fan-made version of One Piece that cuts out all the unnecessary fillers and presents the show as intended by the original manga creator Eiichiro Oda. One, Attack on Titan. If you have been watching my channel for a while now, then you might already know that I'm a big Attack on Titan fanboy, and honestly, I don't understand why people think that it's overrated. Did you even try watching it before coming to the conclusion that it's overrated? I think that Attack on Titan is a masterpiece, and the only people who are calling it overrated are the ones who didn't watch the second season. Attack on Titan isn't just another shonen anime with cliche shonen tropes. This anime has insane amounts of foreshadowing and an extremely realistic story. Attack on Titan is the type of anime that just keeps on getting better and better with every new season. Also, we can't just ignore the brilliant and unique animation that you can't find in any other series. There you have it, my fellow weebs. This was a list of the top 10 anime that many fans call overrated even though they're actually good. Do you agree with my picks for the list? Are there any anime shows that I missed? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, please leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Stay awesome, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace!